Hey guys, I pray that your day is going your way. I pray that everything is smooth. Well, I know that there's a few people that maybe want to know what went on with me today. I didn't get the job. I didn't get the job, and let me tell you, I'm not discouraged. I have faith. I haven't lost faith, and I still believe that my blessings are in the making. Well, I got there. All my paperwork was good. I had everything turned in. Um, I did my drug test. That's all I needed to do and show my identification and all that. When I got there, I did all that. My drug test was good. Okay. And so after that, there was a 15 question test. And I know all that because I needed to know that for my last job I worked at. What were governors. So I know I knew all I knew it all. I'm tongue tied. I knew all of it. So okay, cool. So she said, I'm looking at a roll of computers, but nobody's on the computers. They're all sitting in the waiting area and on their phones doing their task. So I'm thinking maybe they use the computers for something else. So she told me, so I went up there. She said everything was good. She said, you got one more thing. I'm going to send this 15 question test to your phone. Take that, pass it, and you'll be done. Okay, cool. So she sent it to my phone. And when it comes to my phone, first of all, when I open it up, my phone go to acting crazy. I couldn't even pull it up. It wouldn't even open for me to start the test. So finally, after a couple of seconds, I opened it up. So I started reading and getting ready to take the test and stuff. So as I'm putting my answers in, I see the answers going in. It's only 15 questions. So I see I'm answering the questions. Well, the first time, only 8 out of 15 questions was answered. So I'm like, I know I answered all these questions. So she said, I'll send it to your phone again, second time. Okay, pull it up, do the same thing, read, get ready to answer, start answering. Now I only got 9 questions answered. Rest is blank. So I'm like I'm scratching my head now. What the is going on? Because I know I'm answering all these questions. She say, I'm going to send it to you a third time. Never saying that once I send it to you this third time, if it happens again, it's a done deal. She never said that. I said, okay. So I prepare my phone. I clear my hashes, all that, and clear it out, make sure, everything good with my phone. She sent it to my phone. I opened it up. Everything was going well. Everything going well. I just know. Done. Boom. Go up there. I'm done. She checked the computer. Only 8 questions been answered. I said, well, I get to take, I said, well, I said, something is going on with my phone. I said, what about the computers over here? She said, well, you had the option to do that in the beginning. I said, oh, really? I said, well, nobody said that. You said you sent it to my phone. So I'm thinking that's where I have to do it, on my phone. So so I said, so you saying I can't take the test again? And she said, no, you only get 3 times. I knew right then that the job wasn't meant for me. Because first off, you let a person know, okay, it's a roll of computers over there. Why would you tell me you're going to send it to my phone? You should have said I could send it to your phone, or you can do it on the computer. She never said any of that. So that lets me know the job was not meant for me. I went to bed last night and I prayed on it because I knew I didn't want to be in that type of setting anymore. I don't want to be in that, but I was willing to take it because I'm in need right now. And when you're in need, you can't be choosy. But I feel God said, this is not what you want. You're not going to be happy when you get in this position. So let's redirect you. I have 2 other interviews for jobs that I really want, work that I'll be happy with. So I'm not going to lose my faith because I still got a chance. Amen. Things happen. You know, sometimes we want something, or we are willing to accept something that God knows ain't right for us, and that He knows that we're not going to be happy with. So when you've prayed long enough, hard enough, God want to give you what you want. He don't want to give you what you need, what may, help you in the moment, because He know that in that moment you're not going to be happy. So He want to put you in somewhat that He know that you're going to be happy in. And He knows I want to be happy in that. Not only that, I didn't want to get rid of these. So with these other 2 positions, I won't have to get rid of these. God bless. I'm still happy. Hey, things in life gonna happen. It's not what happened, it's how you deal with it. Amen. I'm cool.